When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Stanford's offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass, it's Branson. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning it on! Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. First and 10. This is a designed run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy. At the 45 on his way. Lots of running room. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up. Touchdown, Stanford! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. He's only got a few games left to make that final impression on Heisman voters, but based on the season he's had so far, he's certainly run his way well into contention, David.
It's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable to be a running back to impact the game this much. Consistently, week in, week out, take the physical pounding and still be elite. Finishing this season will go a long way to deciding whether he wins the Heisman, but so far, Palmer, I've been impressed.
Man, the durability is just something to behold. And when you think back to former Heisman winners at the position, especially at Alabama, guys like Mark Ingram or Derrick Henry, that's what the...
Oh, he found a space on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Looking for a man. It's Branson. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Brown.
All right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone. Get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch them. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Gobranson. Here's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
8 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Dropping back, it's Gulbranson. Got it in the middle, it's Ford. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. On the move, it's Love. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down and more. He's up to 86 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? The big size. I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You could tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Completes it in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were...
He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. Looking downfield, it's Branson working that wide receiver screen. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Love.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires downfield. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The give to the tailback. Past the first down marker and still running. He now has 111 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Price. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Second down coming up. The give to the single back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Love. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Love. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that
deep shot for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now he's going to break the pocket. A shot toward the end zone. Fires and picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll open the second half on the ground. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Notre Dame right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and
turning it on. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
From the gun, the ground game. Finding open areas. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Gulbranson. Here's the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Looking for room, it's Love. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Irish! And the stomping has commenced. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Gulbranson. Grab behind the line, it's Ford. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Going deep. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. To the air, it's Carr. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and...
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. Not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over. It's paying dividends now in the game.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. On the run, it's Love. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The short hand, it's Bob. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Wide out trying to get it in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Notre Dame.
From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Trying to barrel in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Brown will throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here come the Irish back on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Scrambling away. Trying to escaping. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. That's caught. It's Blackburn. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The wins keep piling up and the stakes get higher along with it as this squad remains unbeaten on the season.
Stakes get higher, the pressure starts to mount, those rivalry games come up late in the season a lot of times for people. So this team has been really dominant throughout the season. Jesse, they got a little bit more to go, can't get too high just yet.
Yeah, so how much more do they have left in the tank? We know this season has taken a toll on them, even though they've looked really good at times. A couple guys have been dinged up. Mentally, emotionally, physically, they're exhausted. Do they have enough left in the tank to finish this thing out undefeated?
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Price. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Return brought down by the coverage team. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we hadn't seen them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. It's Stewart. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down. To the air. It's Moore. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Ducks begin a new series here. First and 10. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. Back to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver, and this one is caught. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in for the 2? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Final try here for the offense. Fourth and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown!